name is Marinda Dewi Purnama Suneth, and I will do presentation about the topic of importance environmental sustainability. Preserving the environment is an important endeavor for us to pay attention to in order to save that environment from species loss and ecosystem damage, especially due to pollution and human activities. Environmental conservation is also very important in saving and helping animals and plants as we all depend on each other to survive. Trees convert the carbon dioxide produced into oxygen, thus helping us to breathe. Losing any species would also be a hard loss to the planet, as anything that goes extinct cannot be brought back. In addition, the loss of species or the destruction of ecosystem will also disrupt the food chain and mess up the whole ecosystem in general. There is a lot that needs to be done to rebuild and protect the remaining natural resource and the biodiversity within them. Conserving the environment is a general term that defines whatever we do to protect the planet and preserve the natural resource within it. Conserving the environment can take many forms, including from home, even if it's just a small change. It helps to preserve the environment. For agriculture depend on the environment, and so do we as humans who depend on agriculture. The wealth of a country can be measured by its ability to provide for its people, although not all countries can progress through agriculture. Um, Preserving the environment in relation to agriculture can prevent soil erosion, flooding, and desertification, and can help people have something to eat. Unsustainable farming technique impact natural ecosystem and make farming impossible. Okay. For fisheries, various bodies of water such as river, lakes, and seas are another important source. Around the world, people depend on seafood and ocean-related activities. Therefore, marine conservation is essential to protect human food supplies, human activities, and marine animals. This conversation effort will save more animals from extinction and also feed water-dependent land animals. Some of the major challenges affecting the ocean include overfishing and pollution. Okay, to maintain water quality. Conservation measures ensure that there is excellent quality water for people. This, in turn, benefits the social, environmental, and economic sphere. Economically, conserving the environment, increasing tourism, provides cats for fishing, lowers healthcare costs, and provides an environment for the ecotourism industry. Socially, conserve environment lowers the prevalence of waterborne diseases, improves the quality of water in the aquifers, aids recreational use to survive water and improves overall quality of life. For the environment, a conserved environment also means conserving the diversity of water-dependent plants and animals and preserving the various natural surfaces of aquatic ecosystem. Next, maintaining healthy air quality. Preserving the living environment will also offer good quality air, which also has social, economic, and environmental benefits. Economically, it will increase tourism, reduce healthy care costs, and reduce erosion of buildings and sidewalks. Socially, it can reduce of the prevalence of circulator and lung disease and also improve the quality of life for residents. Environmentally, it maintains water quality and preserves ecosystem and biodiversity. Next, preserving biodiversity. Environmental conservation effort will also help preserve biodiversity, which has the same benefit as those mentioned earlier. This will preserve water and land-based ecosystem, conserve energy flows throughout the biosphere, provide natural service, preserve food chains, and enhance natural-based storage. Next, protecting wildlife. Environmental conservation will protect wildlife and help maintain biodiversity. Maintaining healthy and functional ecosystems help prevent the extinction of certain animal species. If the environment is destroyed, some animals are forced out of their habitats, making it difficult for them to survive elsewhere. Environmental degradation and also to human animals conflict, which end in disaster for both species. Next, preserving human health. Preserving the environment protect and improves human life and health. If the environment is damaged, new diseases arise and species that can help produce medicine are destroyed. Wild habitats are especially important because they prevent infection disease emerging from animals to humans. Simple put, we cannot be healthy in unhealthy environment. We must preserve the environment for our own health and future. Next, method of environmental preservation. For conversation, forestation and reforestation help conserving forests, which are responsibility for aborting a large amount of carbon dioxide. We can start this conversation by planting as many trees as possible, but on public and private land and taking care of them. Also, laws of the protect forest should be highlighted so as to help in environmental conservation. Next, soil conservation. Soil conservation helps control erosion and improves the soil for agriculture purpose. We should plant more trees, protect grassland, and plant growth cover crops that regulate soil erosion. We should also minimize the use of chemical. The compost and trash farming on Scotland. Next, managing waste. Solid waste is generated by markets, industries, housing, settlement, and other locations. Therefore, we should manage solid waste and help keep the environment healthy. The city government should also conduct solid waste management program by being through the city and college waste regularly. Next, recycling. Okay, we should learn to recycle everything we can for as long as possible glass, paper, plastic, and even metal can be reused and should not be thrown away after their original use. About 90% of all plastic bottles do not reach the recycling unit. That in unfortunate they are not biodegradable, and about 500 billion of them are used a year. Reusing bottle, container, bags, and more will help preserve that environment. Next, save on clear water consumption. Yes, clean, fresh, and safe water is precious and not easily available. Therefore, it is very important to conserve as much water as possibility and prevent water pollution. Otherwise, water will become scarce in the years to come. Do not let water go to waste when using it, and do not dispose of waste the freshwater bodies. Next, control pollution. It would be best to reduce to use of our cars at home as much as possible, as they are a major source of air pollution. Composting method will also help avoid littering and become a reliable source of natural fertilizer. Avoid chemical fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, uh, and insecticides that pollute the environment. We should control pollution as much as possible to preserve the environment. The importance of protecting the environment must be instilled in us from an early age. Illegal logging, water pollution from industrial and mining waste, air pollution in urban areas, and problems regarding the destruction of our environment, especially in Indonesia, are not a new problem anymore, which should be addressed as soon as possible. How could it not be? This problem does not escape the role of government and society, who must work together to protect our environment. Okay, the environment, which is the home of all living things on our earth, including human, animals, and plants, must be served. The environment is very for the survival of life thing, because if the environment does not exist, human, animals, and plants cannot survive. However, now the environment in the match, it is all due to the action or irresponsible human. For example, such as cutting down trees illegally, which is not interspersed with replanting trees so that the forests become bare and the soil cannot absorb water, and even trees cannot breathe the carbon dioxide in the air. Continuous coal mining, which can cause the degraded soil to be depleted, and we will damage the use of motorized vehicles and industrial establishment. The cause factory smoke in greenhouse, so the high exhaust emission in the air, which result in air pollution and warming of the earth temperature, and littering, which adversely affect the lives of living things. This human action can be fatal. They dare to act on behalf of business and put the environment aside without thinking about their children and grandchildren in the future. Maybe doing it is very easy, but if you restore it to its original stage, it is very difficult. Therefore, so that natural disaster do not recur, we as human living on Earth, who have been giving abundant natural wealth, we should thank good by protecting and preserving this environment. From now on, let us improve our environment. Environmental sustainability is important because in life it is very important to preserve our environment by helping to plant trees, not always using vehicles with fuel all in if only going near. In urban areas, there is a lot of pollution to the environment because many people are not aware of the importance of preserving an environment. There are still many people who do illegal logging and waste from various industry in Indonesia, and also air pollution that we can know very much is cities. The importance of protecting of preserving in environment is something that must be instilled in everyone, especially in ourselves, and also this must be instilled in children from an early age, so that in the future they become accustomed to always protecting their environment. The first one, maintaining human health. A clean environment can improve overall human health. Air pollution from vehicles and factories can cause dangerous diseases such as asthma and bronchitis. The second, prevent natural disaster. If we do not take care of our environment and also preserve an environment, it will often cause natural disaster due to humans who do not want to take care of environment. The third, maintain the balance of natural environmental conservation effort can maintain the balance of natural and human survival. The fourth, protecting natural resources, cutting down trees without replanting them can lead to the depletion of natural resources. The fifth, protecting marine animals. Marine conservation can protect the food supply of human and marine animals. The sixth, cause many diseases. If our environment is polluted, there will be a lot of disease. We know that an unhealthy environment is a hotbed of germs and virus that can transmit various diseases to humans. The number seven, polluted environment. If our environment is not cared for, it will be dirty and smelly, which is very dangerous because it can make living things uncomfortable and also cause dangerous disease. 8. Reduce natural resource. Reduce natural resource if the environment is not maintained and preserved. If humans always cut down trees and do not replant, that water will become very scarce because we can know that trees and can also function in storing water reserve in the soil. Number 9, creating a beautiful environment. A clean and beautiful environment can make us life safe, comfortable, and calm. To preserve the environment, we can get used to maintaining the clean lines of the surrounding environment. Reforest or replant trees get information about the condition of the surrounding environment. File a complaint on suspect environmental pollution and or distraction. Participate in decision making process related to the environment. Okay, guys, thank you for your attention and bye bye.